This podcast is to show you how to calculate descriptive statistics. Now we use the same data as before. The data is from activity 1-5, question number 1. Now here I already upload all the data. So now the column 1 is our data 83, 68, 61, and so forth. Now we want to create descriptive statistic, so very easy. You go to statistic and then summary and then from columns. Now again on this pop-up window we choose the data and we don't do any group, so we want to find the mean. We can get anything you want, so we just select everything. Some of this may be not useful. Okay, and then we just compute. So now you can see on this nth group you have n represent, you get 50 data point. Mean is 59.18, variance is 80.19. Now these two are sample mean, sample variance, and sample standard deviation. Now standard error later we will talk about. Median, that's 58, that's the number in the middle. Range, that's maximum minus minimum. Maximum 83, minimum 40, so 83 minus 40 is 43. Q1 25 percentile, Q3 62 75 percentile, median is 50 percentile, IQR is 8. Now unadjusted variance, this is population variance. Unadjusted standard deviation, this population standard deviation. So it's very simple. And then next we want to compute z-score. Now remember what is the formula for z-score. Z-score is your raw score minus mean divided by standard deviation. So now we need to let's compute the sample z-score. So now we need data, we need a column called the mean. So and then from the calculation we know mean is 59.18, so 59.18. And we need to know standard deviation. Standard deviation, let's use sigma, S-I-G-M-A. Represents standard deviation, and standard deviation 8.95, so 8.95. So next we want to compute z-score. So now from the data we choose compute expression. From data choose compute expression. So now in this pop-up window, we click build. We need to build a formula. Now this is a drawback for StatCrunch. It's not easy to put formula in StatCrunch. So now the formula is, we need to have parentheses and data, a column minus mean, and parentheses divided by standard deviation sigma. So now we say okay. So now option, that means we want to add label. So we say this is z-score. Z-score. So compute. So now we get z-score. So here is our z-scores. So 83 minus 59.18 divided by 8.95 is 2.66. If you get 68 minus 59.18 divided by 8.95, you get 0.985. So this is why we compute descriptive statistic and z-score from the raw data. And next, we want to compute the same thing, descriptive statistic and z-score from this distribution table. So now again, we need distribution frequency distribution table first. So let's recall how to create frequency distribution. So from data, we want to choose bin to the bin. So now see the column. This column is our data, and then fix with bin. Start from 40. We know minimum number is 40. Bin width, let's put 10. So then, okay, so now we create one column. So now we have another column called bin data. So now we need to go to graph, stat, tables. We want frequency table. So see the column we want bin data, and then we only need frequency to calculate descriptive statistic. We don't need all the others. So then compute. So now we get frequency tables. Now we need this table, so we put variable 6. We said this is our bin, and then the bin, first bin is from 40 to 50, 40, 40, 50. And second bin is, wait a second, this is 40, 40 to 50. And second bin is 50 to 60. And third is 70 to 80. And then we have, oh, that's wrong, that's 70 to 80. Then we get 80 to 90. And then we get frequency. So here is frequency. So frequency we get 5, 22, 17, 5, and 1. So now here is our frequency distribution. Oh, I messed up something. 60, here is 60, 62, 70, then 70 to 80, then 80 to 90. So now we want to calculate descriptive statistic. So now from statistic, now this, statistic, so we choose summary statistic, and then group bin data. So bin is on the bin column, so that's on the bin. Count is in frequency. So we want midpoint of the limit. Okay, so let's get the mean, variance, standard deviation, everything we want. So now we compute. So now this is our descriptive statistic. So mean is 60, variance is 78. You can see this time is a little bit different from we get from the raw data.